Hi everybody, welcome to Decode Australia. Today is Wednesday, September the 30th, 2020. My name is Tamer.
And I'm Laura.
And we're going to be starting with the USD Analysis.
The US dollar inched higher against the Japanese yen on Wednesday, which is the 7th consecutive day, increasing the price of the pair to more than 105.00. Ahead of the release of Japan Tankan Large Manufacturing Index news, the techno bias remained bearish because the price of the USD yen pair marked a lower low in the recent downside move, as shown on the daily chart frame below.
Now the US yen is currently trading around the 105.67. This price of this pair is likely to come across the following resistance levels. If you look closely at the chart, you'll see the resistance one is at 105.87, which is the upper trend line R. Second resistance is the psychological number of 106 even. Finally, the third resistance it will come across is the 106.22, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci level.
On the downside, the price of a pair might find some major support levels that might help the price sustaining around the price tags. At support 1, it is 105.26, which is the low of September 28, 2020. At support 2, it is 104.00, which is the psychological level. At support 3, it is 103.99, which is the major horizontal support level. The technical bias is expected to remain bearish as long as 106.22, the Fibonacci retracement level, remain intact.
Okay, so the news that's going to be coming out later on today is the Japanese Tankan Large Manufacturing Index news. The Bank of Japan is all set to release stats concerning the Japan Tankan Large Manufacturing Index later on today. According to that, Japanese Tankan Large Manufacturing Index reached the reading of negative 23 in the third quarter of the year, as compared to the reading of negative 34 in the quarter before.
The stats for the Japan Tankan Large Manufacturing Index reflects the overall business conditions of the manufacturing sector in Japan. The Japan Tankan Large Manufacturing Index is considered an important economic indicator since Japan's export-oriented economy heavily relies upon the growth of the manufacturing industry of Japan. Generally speaking, a reading above 0 is considered bullish for the Japanese yen, hence suggests a bearish market for the USD yen and vice versa.
Okay, in conclusion, given the economic outlook of the pair over the last few days, buying the pair around the current levels might bring fruitful results in the short to medium term trading. Now let's move on to the Euro-US analysis.
Euro skyrocketed against the US dollar on Wednesday, increasing the price of the Euro-USD pair to more than 1.1700. Ahead of the release of European Consumer Price Index news, the technical bias remained bullish since the price of the pair printed a higher high in the recent upside move, as shown in the graph below.
That's right. Look, the Euro-US is currently trading around the 1.1738, and you'll come across the following resistance levels. If you look at the chart closely, you'll see resistance 1 is at 1.1748, which is the immediate upper trend line R. Second resistance is at 1.1808, which is the confluence of a trend line and a horizontal resistance area. And finally, the third resistance is the 1.1882, which is the high of September 16 this year.
On the downside, the price of the pair might find some significant support near the price tag mentioned below. These support level might help the price to sustain around the same level. At support 1 is 1.1628, which is the lower trend line arm. At support 2 is 1.1600, which is the psychological level. At support 3 is 1.1534, which is the Fibonacci retracement at 38.2%. The technical bias remains bullish as long as 1.1534. The key horizontal support level, which is the 38.2 Fibonacci level, remain intact.
That's correct. Look, now let's discuss the European Consumer Price Index news, which is going to be coming on Friday. So the Eurostat is scheduled to release this percentile concerning the European Consumer Price Index on the 2nd of October, which is this Friday. According to economists' consensus, the reading for this European CPI remained at minus 0.2% in September, as compared to the reading of minus 0.2% the previous month, bearing no noticeable change.
The figures for the European CPI reflects the changes that occurred in the prices of services and goods over the due course of time. The CPI is also an effective method for identifying the purchasing trend and the likelihood of an inflationary outlook. Generally speaking, a high reading suggests a bullish market for the Euro-USD pair, whereas low reading anticipates a bearish trend for the pair ahead.
Now, in conclusion, given the price movement of this pair over the past couple of days, buying the pair around the current levels might be a sensible move in the short to medium term trading. But as always, when trading, trade with your head, not your heart, and only trade for what you can afford to lose. In addition, always apply strict money and risk management techniques.
Please don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Instagram. There's a lot for us to teach.
Great. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.